One of the last deaths that happened, they had a son who drowned, and we found the body in the green room. Green box. Green room is where important VIPs like us wait before we go on our podcast with chilled wine and cigarettes.
Also known as Jan's bathroom.
Yes. That's where we make the wine. What else?
It's called Pruno.
Remakes the wine in a litter box.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to Tales of Podcast. This is Tales of MCell, our Delta Green actual play of Music from a Darkened Room by Arc Dream Publishing. I'm Fabio, I'm the handler for this game, and on my left I've got...
Oh, I'm on your left. I always get that wrong.
On my left.
Yeah, I am on the left. Hi, I'm Charles.
Stage left.
Stage left. Ah, stage left. There we go.
Well, wouldn't Mikey be stage left?
Yeah,
I don't know. Which
no,
one's...
wait, no.
No, he's starboard.
Yeah, we could go with that. Yeah, he's definitely starboard. I mean, if you're the head of the, if you're the bow,
This is the bow.
You're the bow. No, you're the bow. So
the bow is this is essentially an audio medium, by the way. So what we're doing here is
Does
pointless.
that make me the prow?
There is no prow.
No.
The prow is the very front point of pucky point of the ship.
No, that's the bow.
That's the bow.
That's the prow. Bow is one.
No, that's the bow.
The bow is one side.
Oh, the prow is the part.
Is the pointy point of the
Is
front.
the actual pointy point that comes out of the water? Yes.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about the directions, it's bow, stern, starboard, and port. Yeah. This is entirely unrelated to what we're doing here. And
Completely
utterly
pointless.
Absolutely. And you wouldn't notice, but we are on a limited schedule this evening.
Oh dear. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Faster than that.
Good evening, I'm Charles, and I play Eric Paras, firefighter debonair. I stayed away from extraordinaire this time. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And you went with debonair.
Yeah, I went with debonair.
It's a choice.
It
was a choice, yeah.
But it rhymed with extraordinaire. So
What is a debonair? What does it mean?
Just somebody that's
For all our stupid listeners.
No. Just somebody that's how would I put it? I don't want to say vagabond, but someone that's easygoing, lighthearted.
Oh, that fits.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, a
It's
little
more
bit.
sophisticated.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
More sophisticated than you or your character.
Well, but yeah. Also, no
shade.
No. But also firefighter debonair. Like that's a weird combination. We are on a schedule. Next person, please.
Thank you, Charles. I'm Jen. I'm playing Selena Goodwill, aka Agent Madeline, expert human profiler, amateur animal behaviorist, cat lady, esquire.
Oh, you didn't say it.
I got a new one for this week, yeah.
Nice.
I also don't know what that means.
Yeah, neither do they. It's fine.
I'm Mike. I play Agent Lucas Boshears of the FBI. I do murders.
You do murders?
Yeah.
But as in you commit them, or as in you investigate them?
Well, I solve them.
Oh, okay.
That's not what you implied.
Yeah, that could have been either.
Well, maybe in this adventure you might have to do a murder.
It's looking that way.
Yeah.
That's why I left it up in the air.
Who are you gonna murder?
I don't know. Hopefully not that police captain.
Well, to be honest, listening back to the episode, doing all the editing, I'm like, Fabio's going to send Buffington back and we're going to have to rescue him. We're totally gonna
either
have to
rescue him or not.
Buffington.
Probably best if we don't. I think
Probably
at
best
this
if we
point.
do. He's the chief of police.
He's gonna find me when I'm fucking transporting a baby in a box. I'm going to have to kill him.
Okay, so how about this is, because there's a few things going on at the moment.
Please do a recap.
Yeah. We finished things off last time. I think Agent Michael had just, things had gone a little bit pear-shaped for him and he fell asleep in a diner.
Yeah.
He'd been doped by Agent Madeline.
Yeah, Agent Madeline had to dope you up because you were a little bit hysterical after the confrontation in the house.
If you ask me, I was perfectly rational for the first time in my life, but okay.
You seemed completely lucid to me.
Yes.
Yeah, Chief Buffington called by the house and found you all there in... I was going to say in flagrante, but that is not what was happening.
No, that is not what was happening.
Can we use simple words today?
He found Agent Michael with an axe, pulled a gun on him. Boshears and Goodwill came and settled and calmed the situation down slightly. I don't think Buffington was too happy with you guys when he let you go loose.
No.
After...
No, but he seemed to have some inkling of...
Yeah, he knows something's up.
Yeah.
And he wants in, but...
Well, I don't know if he wants in.
Well, that's the thing. He was like, you got to tell me. There's something going on in my town and I need to know. And we're like, dude, we got to protect you.
We might need a U-Mint on roll on Buffington sometime soon.
Yes.
Agent Morgan went 2 towns over to visit with Emil Yarrow, the Delta Green friendly you'd been informed about, who's a parapsychologist. How did you find your interaction with Dr. Yarrow?
Dr. Yarrow was a problemed man, but he knows his stuff. When you can get around all the fucking dancing, the verbal dancing he does, he had some good information to share, I think.
And while that was going on, Agent Madeline met with Elizabeth Tucker, the antiquarian, who's also a DG friendly, and she brought you to her warehouse.
Which had strong Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosity vibes.
Absolutely.
Very strong.
And thank God we had all seen that. And there you found Isabel Wheeler's side table.
Mm-hmm.
Side table had a secret compartment. In that compartment, you found
a bronze ritual dagger, a bronze bowl with a inscription that I've forgotten the name of. You told me what the name of that style of icon is.
Triskelion, I believe it was.
Triskelion. And also a leather-bound book that turned out to be a diary of Elizabeth Wheeler.
Mm-hmm. Agent Madeline brought that diary and the bowl and the knife, presumably.
I just literally took the entire table.
Ah, yes. Back to her room at the motel. Sat down to get some light reading in. Went insane.
Some light reading.
Went completely doolally and marched off out into the darkness of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning, we found Agent Michael with pie all over his face, stumbling back to the motel. Mm-hmm. Agent Morgan went looking for Agent Madeline, who was nowhere to be found because she was across town in a train yard in her bare feet. Filthy, crying and babbling. Where shall we start?
So, her usual demeanor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like Friday night for Selena.
Yeah, exactly.
Morgan, in an attempt to throw off anyone tailing us,
Aye.
is going to send you out to look for Madeline across town. Hang about for a bit as though he's just doing nothing, and then he's going to go to the lockup.
Okay. So you knock on my door, and I've just gotten out of the shower. And I say,
Hey,
What's going on?
I know, I thought you were going to, hey, what a wonderful one to say. What the, shit, I wrote down. I
God,
forgot.
that is a theme
Morgan.
song I haven't heard in ages. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Say, hey, Agent Morgan. That's what I was looking for.
It's Dr. Morgan to you.
I think I fell asleep at the diner last night. You caught me just as I'm getting changed. Did your lead take you anywhere? Did you get any good information?
Yeah, it was a gold mine, but gotta wait for him to wait for him to pay out.
I gotta wait for you to cover your dick up first.
Wait, no, I'm what?
You just got out of the shower.
Yeah, I know, but I got a towel on. I'm just opening it. I'm that confident.
Now look, get your
You just got
dick
a
out of
hand
your
towel and
hands.
your dick's just sticking out from the bottom of the hand towel.
He's not a firefighter because of his firefighting skills. It's for his calendar skills.
I thought you were talking about the length of his hose.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Hold on, guys. I got this.
Focus.
Right. All right. What about Agent Madeline?
I don't know. Caught up with the auction house. Where did she go again?
You
Antique
guys
store.
paying
Antique
so much
store.
attention to Madeline. I
Antique
see.
store.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You know, she's got a drug problem. I thought she was just
I
going
was on
off to
drugs
take some.
yesterday. She gave me drugs.
I know, it's a problem. But
Right.
I think she got caught up at the antique store. Maybe she found a nice vase.
Oh.
Anyway, about that, why don't you get your dick out of your hands and get in your car? I want to go have a look for her. I got shit to do.
Well, where are you going?
I gotta get a coffee. That's
We're
basically
co-
my catchphrase.
We're across from a diner, and there's a coffee machine here at the motel.
Is this stuff? Nah, I
don't
can't
go to
have
the
coffee
diner?
from a machine.
Well, come on. I need a coffee too. I'll come with you.
No, you fucking slept in your coffee. Go out.
That's why I need another. All right. I'll go find Madeline. But when I come back, you're gonna be here.
Sure. And Micheals, keep a fucking eye out for tails, alright? Capiche?
You got it. What you think? You think
What?
Buffington is after us still? You think he's telling us?
I think he just might be. Or someone else.
Hold on. Can we roll for this? Can we roll to see what would it be? Alertness. Can we roll?
What's your
alertness?
alertness?
It's 70.
You haven't seen anything.
Oh nah! Psst, I would have seen him.
Well, you weren't awake to see anything anyway.
Yeah, but I'm awake now.
You don't see anything.
Nah. We're safe.
I mean, you are
Well,
just
right now,
standing
sure.
in the door of your
For
room.
fuck's sake, come on, we're in your goddamn apartment.
I like the idea. He just stood at the door and goes, wow, looks
Wow,
left
wow.
and right. No, we're good. No, we're good.
We're good.
You know, today I feel like I'm talking a lot more like Mario from the new Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
All I'm saying is I can come with you. Let's go.
I don't want you to come with me.
Why
Fucking
not?
take a hint.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought we were finally getting close.
Perhaps too close.
So where am I going to go find Madeline?
I don't want to wake up one day find you marinating in your own ragu. I already lost a brother.
All right. So where am I searching for Madeline?
I walk in and I find him. He's got his gabagoolas all over the wall behind his head.
I thought we were friends.
We're friends. I gotta ask you a favor. Go look for her. You
Where?
Know, the try and start the antique
Hold on,
store.
hold on.
That's where she went.
You would think I should go? Because if you ask me, I think we should stay here. She knows we're here. She's going to come back here.
No. I'm gonna stay here in case
You're
she
going to
comes
stay
back.
here. All right. And I'm going to go to the antique store.
I thought you were going to the green box.
Well, I am, Mr. Imaginary person.
Wait, why don't you want to tell me you're going to the green box, Mr. Imaginary Person?
Okay, look, here's that. Let me let you in on a little
all right,
secret.
I'm
I'm
in.
gonna go to the green box, but I'm a bit paranoid, with all the shit going
Right,
on.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I wanna send you off, not as bait per se, but just to make
Right,
sure
right.
nobody's tailing
Right,
me.
but don't you want, if you want to make sure no one's telling, don't you want the person with the most alertness?
My alertness is pretty high, I think.
Well, what is it?
It's 50.
I'm 70. Get
If
out
I
of
was
here.
to rate
Get
it from
outta
1
here.
to 100, I'd say it's about 50.
It's about all right. I'll go see if she's at the antiquator. Do you have her address? Who was that?
Do you want to come with me? Fuck it. Why didn't you come with me?
No, I'm going to the antiquator.
No, it's a good idea. You can be a lookout. This is a much better idea than me trying to use you as bait.
You leave.
Dear listeners, if you've enjoyed this 20-minute interaction,
As Agent Morgan walks away towards his car,
Like he just, like in the middle of the conversation, just turns on heel and just walks away.
All right, I'll go to the Antiquitaires then.
Okay.
Antiquitaires. How do you even say that? Antiquitaires?
antiquitaries,
Antiquitaire. I'll go to the Antiquitaires. See if I give a shit.
just an antiques shop. It's okay.
The antiquarian.
I'm going to the Antiquitarian. I'm fine, by the way. Good to see you too, Morgan.
Okay, so what
calls
actually,
on.
what actually
Morgan
happens
just
now?
brimming with empathy.
Well, I guess I wait for you to bugger off and then
Hey.
look out the windows to make sure there's no cars, I guess, and then I go.
You're waiting for him to leave first.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
leaving
I
first.
wait for him to leave, then I hang around for like half an hour or something,
Okay.
and then I leave myself.
He has not left after half an hour.
What? How long does it take me to put on?
I'll tell you.
All right, fair enough.
It's like 45 minutes now. He's still not gone.
Well, this is. Well, are we talking about Agent Micheals or Charles right now?
Yeah.
We're talking about Agent Michael.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty-
Michaels, I knock on the door again. Just get in my fucking car, okay?
You're still wearing a towel.
I said I was leaving. Do I understand that 45 minutes have gone, or do I think he's just?
No, I'm fucking with you. Let's undo that.
I would love that. I said I'm leaving. Jesus, give me a second to put some shorts on. All right.
Okay, so you've had your conversation.
It was cohesive as fuck.
Morgan turns, leaves, and goes to his car. As you're walking away, you hear a phone ringing. You don't know whose it is. You get into your car and drive away. And could Mike and Jan leave the room, please?
Oh no!
You're a spy.
I knew it. I knew some shit was going down.
It all makes sense. He was in it from the start.
Okay, so now I have to explain both to you, Charles, and to our dear listeners who don't know what the fuck is going on yet, because at the beginning of our last session, as things were winding, well, not really winding down, coming to a crescendo really in the house, Agent Michael's willpower was so low that he became vulnerable to influence of the whatever possesses the house. And we had a secret roll, and he of course failed that roll, and he is now obsessed with the house. He is obsessed with protecting it from all danger. Now, Charles, you already know this, but your teammates do not know this, of course. But in this session, the next thing I want to happen is for you to answer your phone, which is currently ringing.
Now, before we do that, can we get some clarification for our dear listeners? Is Eric Perras, Agent Michaels, aware that he is now like devoted to the house?
I'm going to describe it the same way as Agent Donnelly described it, which was like having a cold.
Okay.
So he was obsessed with the house, and then it was gone. And it was only when it was gone that he realized what had been going on.
Oh.
So right now, you just think it's a really fucking neat house.
Okay, cool.
And you don't want them to fuck it up. You might even buy it if you can get some money together.
That's interesting. Now, and last bit of clarification, I don't actively want to harm anybody else. It's only if somehow the house comes into danger that I think, oh, I need to defend it.
Yes, and I think you would, certainly your friends you would harm as a last resort, only if they're going to destroy the house.
Right. So I'm not. So I still think
You're still you.
I'm still me.
Yeah.
I still think I'm going through the motions of, making the house safe. But I just whatever it is about this house, I want to protect.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Wonderful. All right. I pick up the phone.
It's your mother. Hi, Eric.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I've been meaning to call you.
Oh, don't worry about that now. Listen,
Yes.
I've got something that I need you to do for me.
Oh, what's that?
You know that woman you've been traveling with?
How do you know about that, Mom?
Oh, you told me all of this the other night.
I did.
You told me about the mission that you're on.
I did?
Yeah. Don't you remember? We had such a great talk.
When was
Now listen up, dear.
Yes.
I need you to do something for me.
All right.
I need you to go to that woman's room.
Yes.
In there, you're going to find some things.
Okay.
There's a bowl and there's a knife.
Yeah.
I want you to take those
All
and I
right.
want you to bring them back to me. Spooner Avenue.
Oh, you're here, Mom.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting there for you.
Oh, I can't wait to see you. I think you'll find it lovely.
I think I will. I'm looking around. You really found a great house.
I think so too. I've been thinking about buying it. And you'll love the neighbors. They sure love me.
I don't doubt it. Okay, see you soon, honey.
See ya. I can't wait to see. Oh, it's fantastic.
Got him, Mike. You can come back. Gonna hear me?
No.
On your way to whatever you do, the first thing you do is you go to the house, you leave those things. Obviously, you don't see her butter.
Yeah. But I grabbed those, leave it there.
Yeah, you hide them.
Yeah. Listeners, you heard what I did, right?
We're done.
By the way, Jan's gonna hear this.
When she's editing, yeah.
Yeah.
But after this session,
Oh, she'll know.
yeah.
Oh, exciting stuff.
I'm assuming things come to a head in this
I hope
session.
so.
Yeah.
Very suspicious.
Yes, we'd like to get ahead so that things may get to a head. This definitely does feel like another one of Charles's characters is going to die.
Nah.
Have we ever had, apart from Jacques, I think all your characters die, right?
Jacques probably should have died if we're honest with ourselves.
It was Connor who was the closest to dying
Yeah.
in Basin,
True.
You
Back
prick.
Oh, yeah,
Fool.
Jacques was really close to dying. Right, he had a sword in his body.
He was slowly stabbed like 8 times.
One more time for love.
Back across town, we find Agent Madeline. She has come to. She has come to her senses. I imagine she's a little disoriented.
A tad.
What do you think she's going to try and do?
I imagine that when she kind of comes to her senses, she's sitting up, she's shivering, all of her stuff is soaked. She doesn't know where she is. She's looking around wild-eyed. I think she just kind of starts walking.
Okay.
Shivering in the morning temperatures until she finds someone. But I think that there's also like a level of like paranoia. Like I don't know if she's gonna talk to like just any random person that she sees. She probably needs directions, but I think she's also very kind of wary of people that she doesn't know. So she's maybe like disoriented, like walking, trying to find a road, but probably not asking for directions and trying to like not meet people's like eyesight, like line of sight or anything like that.
There aren't many people on the streets.
There's one teenager that's looking at you and going like, walk of shame, walk of shame.
It's going to take her a little while to get across town. And while that's happening, Agent Agent Morgan arrives at Meadowbrook Store It, where you found the green box. As you pull up outside and approach the gates, you can see that in the guard hut, or tiny little office, or whatever the hell it is Brian Miglia, the employee that you dealt with before and who told you about the bill that had run up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just sitting there. He's just fucking around with his phone.
Agent Donnelly. It's Agent Donnelly, isn't it?
Agent Donnelly was the one who rented it, yeah.
Brian. Long time no see.
Did you give him your correct name, or...?
I do not remember.
I don't think so. I imagine you just gave him Agent Morgan. He doesn't even remember your name anyway. He looks up at you and he goes, "Oh, you're back. Yeah. What can I do for you?"
You mentioned some late fees.
Oh yeah. You want to pay those? Yeah.
I do.
All right. I mean, let me recalculate and see what it was. As he's calculating and he's checking through old invoices and so on, and coming up with your total, he says, you're not supposed to enter the unit when there's no one on duty here. You're supposed to let us know that you're going in. I saw that you were there at some stage over the last 48 hours. You should not be doing that.
Whoa, Brian, what are you talking about? I ain't been back since I spoke to you last.
Whoa.
You saw someone in there, you didn't give me a call last. I distinctly remember giving you my card.
I didn't see anyone in there. I saw a light and I heard something. I assumed it was you.
No. You got anything on the cameras here? You got cameras?
No, we don't. Come on, look at this place. Well, I mean, maybe you should keep up with the bills and security be a little bit tighter. Speaking of which, I think it's a grand total of $1,200.
$1,200, and maybe we skim off $200 for you letting some other schmuck up in my unit.
Why don't you give that a persuade? Put a plus 20.
Where's the dice?
Of course he does the thing, right, where he like opens his jacket, he's like shows us his holstered pistol.
What is your persuade?
It's pretty good, I think. Is this in alphabetical order? It's 50, so that makes it 70. That's pretty good.
Yeah, take a plus 20 on it.
Please, Lord. That is a critical success.
Miglia looks up at you and he looks at the gun that you have just very casually revealed under your jacket. And he goes, oh yeah, well, I mean, yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, there's a discount that should have been applied here anyway. Let's call it $1,000.
$1,000. That sounds very reasonable, Brian. Thank you very much.
Okay, and your change.
Do you accept American Express?
Traveler's checks.
So you pay up, and he closes off the account, or well, he settles up the account, and he takes your details, so he can contact you. Where should I send future bills?
Somewhere in Brooklyn. I don't know. I didn't decide yet.
Or someone will be in touch. Okay, are you going to the unit or are you leaving?
Yeah, I definitely want to go have a look around.
All right, okay. There's no one else here. It was just Brian. There doesn't seem to be anyone else working. It's pretty quiet here. It's freezing cold. It's still early in the morning. You make your way down to the unit. There's no sign of anything particularly strange. It looks like it's closed. You've got a key. You go to open it and you notice some scratches on the lock.
What kind of scratches, huh?
Like someone picked it. Or someone forced it, yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
You open the door and step inside. And it's mostly as you left it, you think. It's about 2 days since you were here, right?
So I left everything there except all the papers and the photographs. I think I took all of that with me.
Yeah.
So, but the most incriminating thing, I guess, is the baby.
So everything else is where you left it, including the coffin with the child in it. Except for one thing, one of the mattresses is now out of place. And when you pull it away from the wall, you can see that one side of it has been cut open. Something has been taken out.
Mm-hmm. Do I have any in my evidence collection bag? I imagine I have like a UV light or something. Can I?
Sure, yeah. You don't find any evidence of the person who's been here. There's no fingerprints that you see. No, it's a mystery.
Okay. Well, they also know not to leave evidence. That's bad. But this could work in our favor.
That's good. Are you going to lock up, or are you getting this kid out of here?
Broad daylight, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that broad daylight. Who else is here? It's just Brian, I've seen. Can you bring your car like right up to the unit? Is it one of those kinds of places?
If you ask Brian to open the gate, yeah.
All right. And when does it close?
There's no more staff here from 10 p.m.
Okay, I'll come back later when it's dark.
Cool.
It's like winter, so it should get dark fairly early.
It'll
right?
get dark fairly early. Okay then. So you lock up and you head out.
Is there any fingerprints? There's got to be fingerprints from Donnelly around here.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you, I imagine like if you checked it before or if you're checking it now, you have Donnelly's prints on file somewhere. Yeah. There are a lot of fingerprints that are probably Donnelly's, maybe other people, but on the mattress itself, you're not finding any evidence of anything.
Or the lock.
I could check the lock. I assume the guy was wearing gloves.
It looks like someone was wearing gloves.
And if I spend like 10, 20 minutes looking into the mattress thing, there's no way I can find out like any residues, anything that might leave me a clue?
No, it looks like it was cut open with a very sharp blade. What's your forensics?
30.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Wow, how is my forensics higher than yours?
Well, I'm not forensics, am I? I'm a field agent. I have like a passing knowledge of forensics, I guess. Nah. Well,
You can't really tell anything. We leave it there? We're not seen?
Yep, I'll lock up and leave.
Who would ruin just a perfectly fine mattress?
Back across town, Agent Michael. Are you finally looking for Agent Madeline, or are you gonna hang out at the motel?
Yeah, no, I'm in my truck,
Cool.
driving along to the antiquarian. To the antiquarian.
You swing by there and it's closed, so you decide to keep driving around and see if you spot Madeline.
Oh, yeah. Quick
Agent
spin around.
Madeline,
Maybe the library.
You've been walking for about 45 minutes when you hear a truck pull up beside you. And you turn and you see the debonair face of I was going to say dozy, but you see the face of Agent Michael looking out at you from his truck.
And I think like I don't even react. I'm still just kind of like very blank face. I'm shivering and just looking directly at you, like really dissociated.
Wow, I didn't think anybody could have a worse night than I did, but I would take pie face over whatever happened to you. What happened to you? I mean, get in here, quick, take my coat again. That's it, you're not gonna tell me much.
You bundle her in?
All right, I bundle her in, put her, I was about to say, put her in the back of my truck. That sounded real
Nope,
fun.
nope,
Put her-
not in the back.
Put her in the passenger seat, and let's get you back to the motel already.
So I think like Madeline needs to have like a long warm shower and change of clothes and like sitting and settling, having a cigarette, probably a whiskey before she's ready.
I'll get you a coffee. Not in the list of things.
Not like if you put a coffee next to her, it's going cold.
Oh really?
She also doesn't drink coffee; she drinks tea.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you
yeah.
know, she's having a very strong tea for breakfast, a whiskey.
Irish tea.
So she goes in, she spends like a good 20 minutes in the shower warming up. And if you go check on her again in a little bit, she's slumped between the two beds with like her back against one of the beds. She's got a cigarette in one hand and a whiskey glass in the other. And across the room on like an end table, there is the diary.
Yeah.
And like the paper with the ritual is like folded up and has got her taser on top of it.
Okay.
You've had your shower at this point?
Yeah, she looks like she's slowly like warmed up and she's got more comfy clothes on and she's starting to kind of like get herself together.
Cool, okay. So, does she take a look at the diary? Is Paras in here with you?
I think maybe Paras comes in after I've had my shower.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And about that time, you hear a car pull into the driveway and it's Agent Morgan.
I was going to go to the FBI place and process this knife that we found because I'm just carrying around a baggie with a blade in it.
All right, okay. So you're going to the FBI to submit that.
Mm-hmm.
Grant. Okay, cool. That's going to take you a bit of time. Let's stick with you guys then.
Mm. So you come in to find me sitting in between the beds, having a cigarette and a whiskey.
All right.
What have you got with you? What are you looking at?
I think I'm wondering if maybe I had my dictaphone on whilst I was reading last night.
You think she'd do that?
I don't know. I'm wondering. Maybe it's best that she didn't record it because playing it back would be bad when she gets to the ritual, but it would be detailing her mental state as she read the diary.
Right.
So maybe she's re-listening to it as Paris comes in.
Okay.
Hey, you feeling better?
And turn off the dictaphone. Turn around. Yes, now I'm got a bit of warmth into my bones now.
You hungry or something?
I don't think I could eat anything for a while now, to be honest.
No worries.
But the whiskey is definitely doing me some good.
I'm happy to hear that. So I don't want to sound callous, but did you find anything?
Yes, I most certainly did find something. She takes a swig of the whiskey and explains to Agent Paras about finding the end table, that it had the dagger and the bowl in it, that they had the diary from Isabel Wheeler, and that it implies that this was a conscious ritual that she and Di Vitello had done to improve her health in return for a deep cost that she in the end didn't pay, and that's hanging over the house now.
Do you show him these items?
I point to them, but I'm going to not let him look at the piece of paper with the ritual on it.
So when you point to where you thought all of the items were, there's only the diary.
Oh. Like the end table is still there.
The end table is still there.
Because I'd stacked them on the top of the table.
Yeah. The end table is still there, but the compartment that is in it is empty, and the bowl and the knife are not here.
So Madeline does that film Scrabble thing of rushing her hands around all the edges of the compartment, but it was right here, and explains and describes it to Paras, and she's like, no, but you see, there was a bowl here and a knife along with the diary. They were both here.
And this was before you walked out in the night.
Yes, I picked this up from the warehouse of the antiquarian. Yeah. It was here in the table.
So do you think that when you walked out at night, you took him with you?
No. I don't remember.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it wasn't that important. I mean, it's just a bowl and a knife. We can go find you another one like that from IKEA.
I'm pretty certain that this was for some kind of ritual. I think it's quite important.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but I wouldn't concern yourself. You had a manic episode. It could happen to anyone.
She's kind of wringing her hands at this, and she's like, no. This kind of thing doesn't just suddenly happen. There should be some level of mental decline before you get there. I have had no such thing.
Honey, we've just been to a house that as I recall, puts you through a mirror that was filled with water. I don't even get it anymore. I wouldn't concern ourselves too much with mental decline right now.
It's like she grabs your lapels and pulls
Yeah.
her face really close up to you and she says, "It's not logical."
Agree? I totally agree. What do you want to do about it?
She lets go of your lapels, takes a big drag on a cigarette, and she's like, "There was an additional entry in this diary, an incantation, it seems. According to Wheeler, using this may be a way of dispelling the dark influence that's on the house, but it does say that it comes at a price of blood.
Well,
It implies that there must be some form of sacrifice for this influence to be dispelled.
human sacrifice?
I don't believe it specifies, but it sounds quite heavy, so
You don't think that all these deaths that have been happening in the house were people trying to enact this ritual, do you?
without the incantation, I don't see how they could have.
Well, the
But
commode
should-
was there until...
Let me just pause here for a second. Meanwhile, at the FBI, Agent Morgan turns up. He submits the evidence, dots all the I's and crosses the T's. Yeah, that's the way you do it. And heads back to the motel. Cool. Okay, back to you guys. I just wanted to know.
Are
where he
you
was.
arriving? Is he...
I think it takes a little while.
I think you could probably be arriving back around about this time.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Madeline is like pacing back and forth in the room, like gesticulating wildly with her cigarette and with her whiskey, and she's like, "No, because if the deaths in the house were caused by people trying to do the ritual, well, surely then it would have stopped. How many deaths have there been in the house? If you have to pay a blood sacrifice, how many has there been since Elizabeth Wheeler? Surely if they were trying to do this ritual, then their death would be enough, right?
Well, then maybe the ritual's wrong.
The ritual's wrong. Yes,
Probably
maybe it's
shouldn't
wrong.
attempt it.
You hear a car pull up outside.
Oh, it's Morgan's. Let me go and bring him in with this. And when Morgan's arrive, I pull him aside and says, Madeline's here. I found her out and about. She's totally lost it. And she was apparently out all night. And she took a knife and a bowl when she was completely catatonic. Oh, I don't know. Come, you got to see this for yourself. But
Perfect.
Be gentle.
Now I'm
Be
dealing
gentle.
with two wackos.
Who's the second one? Who's the second one?
I go inside.
I turn around like, Morgan, perfect timing. And I explain to Morgan about finding the table with the knife and the bowl and the contents of the diary, and that I don't remember what happened. I apparently have it recorded on my dictaphone. I don't recommend listening to it. I woke up across town, and when I got back, the stuff was missing.
Okay.
Now listen, it sounds to me that attempting this what do you call it? This ritual, this human sacrifice ritual might be what caused all these deaths. We probably shouldn't meddle with that.
Well, look, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. It's unprofessional. Now, what do you do? You have any recollection of your escapades last night?
I remember reading the diary, and the next thing I know, I woke up in the train yard. I do have a recording on my dictaphone here, and I do remember finding an extra piece of paper in the back of the diary, and just thinking about it fills me with dread. I've folded it and I've put it far away and under various heavy objects in the room. I do not recommend you even look at it.
Was the paper still here? Have you found that?
Yes, but I'm not telling you where it is.
Sure, but the paper's here, the bowl's gone. There's dictaphone recording of yours. There's a document your party, your wild party last night. You bring it with you, or is it just your reading?
Sorry?
Did you bring the dictaphone with you when you were out getting naked and sloshed in the train yard?
I'm sorry, when did we establish I was like doing some witch naked ritual in the train
You
yard?
said there was a hobo orgy.
No, it always stays on the desk.
So look, only information I got. You said there was a bowl and a knife here, then you go off someplace you got no memory of. Now the bowl and the knife's missing. Why don't we check out the train yard?
We can certainly try. Yes. My assumption is somebody has come into the room whilst I'm gone and taken it.
Well, you're an agent. Did you ever look around for signs of forced entry?
Of course I did.
But no, nothing come up.
Well, out of character, I know for a fact that Selena didn't close the door behind her, so...
Yeah, and Agent Morgan would remember that because he found it open.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Christ on a cracker, you left the fucking door open. Well, the train yard's still a lead. Why don't we take a couple of us, go down to the train yard, see if we're lucky, maybe you were just stupid and brought it with you and dropped it or something.
You said all this happened. You need the knife in the bowl for the ritual. Could it be that you tried to do it last night when you read the paper?
I did not say that. But they were together in the table with the diary and the ritual words. So my assumption is that they need to go together. There was also in this carving inside the bowl, there was a dark substance between the grooves that my presumption is it was blood.
Of course. Not muesli. Definitely not muesli. Now look, why don't... shit. I went down to the green box again. I think someone... Well, fuck it. I know someone picked that lock. We got a tail. I wasn't just fucking paranoid.
So, someone...
No, hang on. You were right, but you're also paranoid.
So,
Well, that goes without saying.
So hold on a minute. Someone has tampered with the green box and tampered with items that I have brought from the house in my room.
Well, that's a speculation. It could have been you. We don't know.
I don't see why I would be taking them out into the night with
I don't
me,
see why you would go on a solo party out to a train yard and come back fucking 10 in the morning.
I just gotta add to this. Somebody smudged pie on my face last night.
Michael, shut the fuck up. Go take another cold shower. But we gotta be careful. And we don't want to leave any more goddamn doors open, that's for sure.
Oh, wait. Did you leave the door open at the lockup?
No.
Okay.
Someone picked the lock.
Oh, all right.
Which means someone knew about the lockup in the first place.
And they took the baby?
No. Baby was still there. If we're lucky, maybe they didn't see the baby, but you know.
So, what is missing?
They sliced through one of the mattresses. Looks like I missed something the first time I was there.
That means that there is somebody still in town that has some connection to the house, that knows something that's going on.
Someone other than Donnelly knew about whatever the fuck he was up to.
Yes.
What you guys think? You think it's the sheriff?
The sheriff? What are we, in the 1800s?
I don't know. It's the sheriff, right?
He's a chief.
The chief. You think it's the chief?
Bennington? Nah, he's still by the books to go
Buffington.
sneaking around. Buffington?
Buffington.
Nah.
Benny Buffington.
Benny Buffington? No, he's too by the books.
You think? I mean, he showed up when we were at the house.
And arrested you like a well-doing cop.
Oh, that's true. But then he let me go. What'd you tell him anyway?
Blah, blah, federal jurisdiction.
Oh, I see.
Works it like a charm every time.
Okay,
Don't
so
make too many friends, though.
what are we aiming at doing here now?
I think we should check out the logical thing is to check out the train yard. As a player, I don't expect we'll find anything, but as an agent, I think it makes sense.
I guess we gotta cover our bases. Yeah. What else we want to do? We've got what does this ritual need? You're the only one that knows. What do we need to make the ritual? Just some sort of blood sacrifice?
This is what you understand from it. You require it tells you that the ritual must be performed on consecrated ground. It tells you that the ritual requires a human sacrifice, and it requires the use of the bowl and the knife to perform that sacrifice. It also requires, I believe, 2 assistants to perform the ritual with you. Or with whoever is casting it. But you now, when you think of the ritual, you know it off by heart. It's like it's burned into your mind. And you understand fully what is required of it. It's like somehow learning this ritual has opened up a new part of your brain and a new type of understanding. It's just a hint of this type of understanding, but there's something beyond the world that you know, that you now feel you've got a hint of.
One more thing before we get going. Madeline, I know you don't want to talk about it, but whatever you learned about this ritual, we're gonna want to tell Dr. Yarrow. He spoke big talk about exorcisms and shit like this, but he expressed extreme importance on us getting the exorcism ritual right. Now, if you got an inkling over what caused this stuff, and we can relay that to him.
Right, hold on. So you relay, how much of this information do you relay to us? So all we know is there's some sort of blood sacrifice.
I mean, I relay the information that Fabio gave, that there needs to be a human sacrifice.
It's a human sacrifice.
Yes, there needs to be a human sacrifice. There needs to be the knife and the bowl, and that there needs to be the ritual. I don't give you the paper with the ritual written on it. In fact,
what are we doing, short straws?
If the ritual is burned into my brain, I might actually burn the paper with it on.
So and how do you decide what is?
You do know that. You do know that the others are going to have to speak the ritual as well.
Ah, okay, then I keep it.
And how do you decide what is consecrated ground? Is the train yard consecrated? Was that why you were there last night?
It doesn't explain what it means.
We got to do this in church?
Well, we should talk to the professionals, no? Dr.
Yes.
Yarrow knows what this shit is.
This is true, yes.
All right, so we go to train yard, we go see Dr. Yarrow. But guys, I'm not comfortable with what, we're just gonna murder some hobo down on the street?
No, we're not gonna fucking sacrifice a human.
All right.
Dr. Yarrow's gonna tell us whatever, some exorcism we can do to get rid of this thing. We're not gonna play into its hands.
You think Dr. Yarrow's gonna want to read this?
I'm not going to give Yarrow the ritual, but we do have various names of entities from Wheeler's diary.
Names are good.
Name's good, right? That means we can follow up, find out who they are. Said entities, not people? Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Let's not speculate.
Yeah, this is getting crazy by the minute. I don't know, guys. Starting to get the shivers here. Let's go see Dr. Well, let's go to train yard. Let's find the bowl.
You two bozos go to the train yard. I'll relay the information.
we go see Dr. Yarrow. Let's go. How big is this train yard?
I understand the logic, but it kind of sucks that you guys do think that I was like blacked out and just lost the bowl and the knife.
That is the only logic.
Like Jan in real life is a massive scatterbrain, but like my character being like also, oh, you just fucking lost the bowl.
But I do think your character as an agent would also be like, yes, this is a smart thing to do.
Well, there's something. Yeah, like you said, the door was open. Anybody could have walked in.
Yeah.
Does this place have a camera or something pointed at it?
But they clearly knew what they were looking for.
I mean,
fucking bowl and a knife. Anyone walking? No one steals my fucking butter knives.
That's true. Of course, we picked a motel with no camera.
No, there's security cameras.
Oh, there's security cameras.
I mean, not in the rooms, but in the car park.
In the car park,
pointed at the doors. Yeah.
Oh, let's do that. We
interesting.
might find a number plate or something. I can run that. I have a friggin' laptop that's connected to all of the agency's networks.
Who's going to do that?
Probably. You can do it. You haven't done any FBI stuff yet.
I'm not the one with a laptop.
No. She's the only one that knows what the bow looks like. She should go to the train yard. Fine, I'll do it.
No. Okay, let me talk to the...
Well, all I know is I want to go see Yarrow, but somebody needs to go to the train yard.
Go with her.
I'm not. Come on.
Micheals, I thought we were friends, brothers.
All right. You stay.
If you're such good friends, you'd know his name is Michael.
Except we canonically established it as Michael's last session.
I thought my notes say Michael.
Yeah, because originally it was Michael, but then
And then
everybody
it got
started saying.
established as Michael's. And Charles said in the intro last session, it is now officially canonically Michael's. So if you were Agent Michael's very good friend, you would know that it's Michael's, not Michael.
Okay.
All right, we should all go check out the camera, see if there's anything. If then we see somebody going into where are the cameras?
The cameras are going to take time to go through though. We've got a lot of footage. Well, I guess it's not that much footage. Well, it's like at least 8 hours of footage if it's like all night.
Right? Yeah. It's. What time did you get back in last night?
About an hour ago.
Right.
When you picked me up.
No, but
and brought me in the van.
Before that, what time did you get back to the room?
Oh.
It was around midnight.
Around midnight. And when did you knock on the door?
Around
7 a.m.
7 a.m.
All right, so midnight to 7. That's our time window. Yeah, that's not that too bad.
That's 7 hours.
Yeah, but you just flash a badge. We're just watching and fast forward, see
Let's
if anybody
split up.
walks in.
I think we should split it. It's a VCR tape, you know. If you fast forward that shit, you miss a lot of details.
No, you're gonna watch 7 hours of tape.
Is
You're
this
the only one that
is
knows
this
Yarrow.
Is this a modern CCTV? Is it we got Blu-ray to work with?
No,
here?
man, this is 96. What do you see?
No, we're in 2017.
It's 2017. Yeah, it's recorded to the cloud, presumably.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. Let's have a hacking scene.
It's definitely digital. Okay, who's going to look at this?
I'll go to the CCTV. It makes sense to
Alright.
split up because this will take time.
Cool. And you guys are going
Midnight to
to
7.
the train yard?
That's it.
How much time do you want to waste going to the train yard before
we could just we could just get rid of this scene and say we went to the train yard.
We went to the train yard. We come back. Let's see the scene you had with the hotel manager, and we come and hopefully, if it works out, we come in and you're watching tape. All right.
Yeah, we can do. This would be a quick one. I guess.
Yeah, this is a quick one. All right, let's go.
So as Madeline and Michaels head to the train yard to follow her steps, retrace her steps, her bare.
But she can't remember her steps. The only thing she remembers is where she woke up.
You go and talk to the morning manager of the motel.
We can just skip this. We don't need to play this out. I don't think. If you just want to get to the next.
No,
thing.
I'm going to skip to he says yes as soon as you. Would you flash a badge to see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Enough people in this town know I'm fucking FBI.
Yeah, he doesn't question it at all. He shows you out back and he lets you look through it. You find the correct camera angle. There's one it's not pointed directly at Agent Madeline's room or her door. You can't really see the door from here, but you can see the area in front of the door. And where do you want to start watching it from?
From you said midnight. You got back.
So yeah, you find where Agent Madeline returns. She's carrying a table. She gets out of a car with Elizabeth Tucker drove you back. So she gets out of Elizabeth Tucker's car, goes around the back. Elizabeth helps her get a table, and they both bring it into the room. The light turns on. You can see like the outer area is lit up, and then a couple of minutes later, you see Elizabeth Tucker leave, get into her car, and drive away.
Minutes.
The antique
Elizabeth
person.
Tucker
Oh, yeah, right.
leaves.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
About now, there's nothing. There's no activity at all for hours. Probably. I mean, you fast forward through. How long was it? You fast forward through about 4 hours before you see a barefooted Agent Madeline step out of her room and proceed to walk with a completely dead look on her face. Walk across the car park and onto the main street.
Is she carrying the bowl and the knife?
She is not carrying the bowl and the knife.
Wait, can
Thank
you
you.
Close the
see?
door.
You can't see if she closed the door because you can't see the door in that angle.
But you can see what she's holding. If she's holding a bowl and knife.
She's not holding anything.
All right. Is it around this time we come back?
It's several hours later. Morgan, on the footage, you continue fast forwarding until you see yourself arrive and knock on the door and then step into the room.
I remember going inside.
This morning at 7 a.m., yeah.
Are we back? Are we back from the train yard?
But there was
not yet.
time between that. I went to Madeline's door and then I went straight to.
And then you
Micheals.
then you went to Michael's store.
Did you see the bowl when you walked in?
I would assume not. I didn't know what to look for.
Do you want to keep fast forwarding and see if anything happens between then and Madeline coming back and finding the bowl is missing?
Yeah, we'll just keep watching until these guys return, I think.
Yeah, sure. So you keep watching. You see yourself speak with Agent Michael, and then you leave. And Agent Michael's walk out of his room. He walks slowly to Agent Madeline's room, lets himself in. A few minutes later, he walks out with a bowl and a knife. And he gets into his truck and he drives away.
Boom!
You know, I'm the one that
Fucking
said, "Oh, there's no
gaslighting me.
camera. There's no camera in this place."
Gaslighting poor Selena Goodwill, man.
As you're watching this, you hear his truck return to the car park. And you can hear the voices of Agent Michaels and Agent Madeline.
I promptly turn off the tape and go out to meet them.
So, question.
Yeah.
Is Eric fully aware that he did this? He's not, is he?
Give me an intelligence by 5 roll.
Oh, great. Can I get dice?
Come on, brother. Roll those dice, brother.
I don't even have to check. Oh, wait. No. That's good. Sorry. I got 19. And what am I checking this against?
Should this be a sanity roll? Against your intelligence by 5.
Intelligence by 5. Yeah, I know. 19. I got 75.
Okay. When you... Oh, well, no one has prompted you to think about this yet.
Yeah.
So...
All right.
But
So-
if they do, if you
they-
think hard enough, you will be able to remember it.
But at this whole time, I've been behaving like I don't.
Yeah, and you won't remember why you did it
Or how. Or,
yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, but that's only if someone prompts you.
Aye.
Otherwise, it's not going to come to your mind.
Aye.
Agent
So,
Morgan leaves the office.
no. He hears us, right?
Yeah.
And so we're having a conversation. And I'm like, isn't it crazy that this town doesn't even have a train station yet? It has a train yard. It's like trains came to die in this place, and they just said, forget it. It's
Well, hey,
over.
look, if it isn't our two own resident train wrecks.
Oh, hey. We did. Oh, I get it.
Mike,
that's funny.
why are you not taking improv? You're so fucking good at this.
There's no inspiration in this game, but just take one.
Did you see the tapes? What's on the tapes?
Nada, zilch.
What do you mean nada?
Fucking busted down or something. Nothing pointed there, goddamn.
What are you talking about? Somebody broke the tape? Somebody broke the cameras look fine.
We got nothing.
Come on. You gotta
Nothing
show me
between
this
the
thing.
hours of 12 and 7. Nothing, zilch.
You gotta show me. Seriously?
That's technically true.
Shit. Did any of the cameras show Madeline walking out?
I saw her leave at 4 a.m. with nothing.
Nothing.
No camera even on the door. I don't even know if she closed it.
Not even her shoes.
Not even her shoes.
She is right here.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
thank you.
We're
yes,
talking
I'm,
about you though, not to you.
Yeah. International Women's Day today.
But yes, thank you for at least confirming that I wouldn't be taking important evidence out. Thank you. And losing it. Thank you.
Well, I mean, I didn't know you'd be hanging around in train yards either, but we learn something new every day about ourselves. Isn't that right?
Agent Madeline, you're very tired. You're starting to feel impaired. You have two options. Well, you have three, really. You can do nothing about it.
I think also I realized that the day before I didn't sleep either and should have been doing all my rolls with the minus 20.
Yeah, I don't think you had any rolls, did you?
Probably not.
Yeah, apart from that Sandy roll.
Yeah, which we actually determined wasn't a roll.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need some sleep or be very impaired or take something. Maybe you got something in that bag of tricks that'll keep you awake.
I mean, we'd said before that some kind of thing like cigarettes would do that. Like she's already been since it being in the house and Buffington turned up. She's been chain smoking.
Yeah. Give me a roll of a d6.
The 5?
And roll a d4.
The 2.
Remove 2 willpower, and you have 5 hours until you must take something else, or you will be on minus 20. Well, at this point, you're probably going to, between smoking and drinking coffee, after that 5 hours, you're going to need more than those.
I mean, I do think she's going to need to sleep at some point today, because if we're going to be doing some ritual bullshit, she's going to need to be at full capacity.
You can sleep in the car. Let's go check out this Dr. Yarrow.
Yeah, let's go. What are you thinking, Madeline? Sorry, I didn't. You know, we gotta make due process. You know how it is.
Yeah, you're the only one that knows about this ritual, Yarrow. Yeah, you're the only one that knows Dr. Yarrow. I'm just here for the ride, I guess.
About a 40-minute drive back over to the university.
You want to ride with me?
No, I think why don't we all just take my car? You can ride up front.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sure.
So Morgan doesn't even want to tell me about what he's seen.
What, in front of him? No.
Well, that's what if we take two separate cars, then he could.
Yo, I want to keep eyes on him if he's fucking
Fair enough.
doing shit.
Fair enough.
Takes you 40 minutes to get back to the university, and you lead the others back to Yarrow's office. It's probably about 11 by the time you get here, so he's certainly in his office.
Madeline has napped on the drive over.
Cool. Okay, you don't feel any better.
She's gonna nap over the day though.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yarrow sees you at the door and he smiles and he waves you in. He says, Agent, come in. Oh, you've brought the whole cell team?
Brought the A team.
Excellent. Very, very nice to meet you. I am Dr. Emil Yarrow, esteemed parapsychologist. How are you? And he shakes each of your hands and invites you to sit. And he asks, can I get you a drink of water?
He goes to shake Madeline's hand and she just looks at me and says, don't be too pleased to see me. You may not be thinking that after we've had this discussion.
Oh, I am intrigued. I'm quite sure that you're going to be very wrong about that. Now, please sit and tell me everything.
And she, her hair is in fucking disarray, panda eyes, sweats on,
I assume she's put shoes on at this point.
She does at least have shoes. She's got sneakers.
John McClane in this whole thing?
She's got some sneakers on at least, yeah.
So tell me what has happened overnight. I mean, we had quite the stimulating conversation yesterday evening, and I know I promised to do some research. I haven't had time yet to do very in-depth research. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
How much do you know about vanishing bowls?
Vanishing bowls.
The vanishing bowl ain't important. The bowl might be, but the fact that it vanished is kind of irrelevant right here, Michael.
Madeline smacks Micheals up the side of the head and says, "Does the name Nyarlathotep mean anything to you?"
Nyarlathotep. No, I don't. Do you have it in a book or?
She has the book in her hand and she still kind of slides it towards herself, not wanting to give it to him yet. And she says, "What about references to the Dark Man?"
Dark Man, no, not off the top of my head, but perhaps if I can take a look at what you have there.
Slides it away even further. There was another reference. The ground was consecrated for one Lulu. Help me, Fabio. I don't have any of the notes in front of me.
Luomo
Nero. I was like, how about Luomo Nero?
The Dark Man again. I do understand Italian, but I'm
I didn't know that Luomo Nero meant Dark Man.
I'm afraid nothing is coming to mind unless. Maybe. Oh, yes, this does ring something of a bell for me.
I thought she said Lou Montaro.
Limoncello.
There you go.
He says, as Jan sips her limoncello spritz.
Yes, I do recall seeing these names in some books. I can't pretend to be an expert on this topic in particular, but I can certainly look into it, and I'd be very interested in trying to help you do this research.
So show us your books.
Well, they'll be in the libraries.
Cool, we can wait.
Okay, it may take some time.
Let's help you.
She hasn't slept much.
Sure.
She's making like unbreaking eye contact with him, and she's got the diary like crunched under her fingers.
He awkwardly maintains eye contact for a second, and then breaks eye contact to look at Agent Morgan. And Agent Morgan, this is really quite bizarre. I mean, I am fully prepared to assist you in whatever your endeavors are, but I do need some kind of cooperation.
Indeed. You said any help? What about human sacrifice?
Agent Morgan, what am I to make of this gentleman here?
All I'm saying is it's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. You're the expert. You know, human
sacrifice does sound quite dark, yes.
Right, it's nonsense.
I'm sorry. Does Agent Morgan now need to mansplain what I'm asking of the parapsychologist? Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
Dr. Yarrow, well, look, this is time sensitive, okay?
Yes.
What's the problem? You got to teach?
Well, I would like to take a look at the book which your colleague has.
Give him the book.
I can of course do research for you, but without context, without references, it's.
Give him the
just
crazy book.
Madeline,
randomness.
We need something.
You got to know one thing though. She read the book. She lost it. Be warned.
I'm sorry.
This is for your own well-being.
Michael, come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had a traumatic experience related to this.
The expert needs to know.
Do you want to tell me what happened?
This is the diary of Isabel Wheeler.
Yes.
I believe Agent Morgan has filled you in the details.
He mentioned the house. Yes. I did have a short amount of time to look into that, so I know who you are talking about, yes.
This diary explains how her nurse, Adele DiVitello, used some kind of ritual to improve her health, calling on Nyarlathotep and this dark man, but Wheeler failed to go through with the final ritual, and I believe that this has caused some kind of spirit to remain in the house. If you really must see the diary, then I shall show it to you, but honestly, I think that is the synopsis, perhaps, and if you can tell, I have not had the best night after reading this book.
So I can see.
You may not want to actually take a look at this yourself.
Well, it would take me some time to read through this.
Can I ask a question out of character?
Yeah.
These guys are friendlies, so they know about Delta Green loosely, but is it in the guidelines anywhere that tell us whether we should be sharing?
It's funny you should ask that, because I shared a document on Discord related to this, and it tells you what the processes are. You can speak freely to a friendly about the current operation, but don't tell them anything about Delta Green.
Oh, sure. Okay.
We've all read that document, by the way.
You have all read
We've
it.
we
all
just
read
need a
all of your
refresher.
handouts,
I probably
Fabio.
read it a long time
Absolutely.
ago. My character definitely read the book.
Yeah.
So do we think it's fine to give him the diary?
I mean,
Well, fine. We're not going to
I
get.
took out the ritual, the page with the ritual on it. So.
We're not going to get our asses chewed out. But we'll see whether it turns out fine.
Giving them the ritual is the only useful thing you can do.
Yeah.
listen,
If you give them the book without the ritual, you're getting nothing.
yeah, if you start reading this book, though, you're gonna be spouting about human sacrifice. I can't even get over this, guys. This is crazy talk.
I can assure you I have read some pretty hair-raising books in my time.
Oh yeah.
50
Oh,
Shades,
yes.
anybody?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something else. How do you define consecrated grounds?
Consecrated ground is a ground which has been blessed in some way.
Any ground that's been blessed?
Well, I mean, a Catholic church, for example, is built upon consecrated ground.
If we wanted to perform this ritual, let's say for the house,
Mm-hmm.
would there need to be some kind of blessing done on the grounds of the house, or
We gotta
could
go
it be
find a
performed
priest.
anywhere?
I would know much more if you allowed me to read this ritual.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I give it to him then.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay, so we will find
Boys,
you.
shield your eyes! Do not look upon it!
Yes. Look. Well, this is Indiana Jones all over again. Just look away, or your face will get melted.
Okay, so he flicks through the diary and says, I can assume that everything that you have told me is the full summary of this, so I will go straight to the meat of the thing.
No!
It was a
heard-
private roll. He was going to fail it regardless.
yeah.
I
I
did
mean,
fail spectacularly, though.
the look on Fabio's face when he did that roll, oh my god.
He takes a read through this, and you can hear him mumbling under his breath. And he reads through it again, and then again. And then the tone of his voice as he's reading through it. And then he slams it down on the table and sits back. God, do you know what you have here? This is real. This is... Oh my... It's good that you came to me, though. This is a convocation ritual. This is a summoning.
Look at my face. Look at my state. Does this look like a case of something that's not real?
No, oh my God. Oh my God. Then we should give him some sanity loss. It was a D6, wasn't it? Okay. He does not go insane. Yes, this is a convocation. Convoci l'uomo nero, it's called. It is a ritual to call the dark man, l'uomo nero, near Lahotep, as it is written here. As I said, I've seen this name before. I don't know much about it. I'm afraid it's whispered of in different tomes, but I've never seen any details about it. But yes, it appears that a person with two supplicants can summon this dark man by consecrating a piece of ground through the use of blood sacrifices over many years. I guess in the case, and if I put two and two together here, it appears that Wheeler and her servant woman. They must have been killing animals over several years, and that's how they consecrated the land and called this dark man forward to dismiss him. If you had used this ritual, would have been a disaster. However, we can extrapolate what a dismissal ritual should look like, I believe. I'm going to need a few hours to translate and write this up.
Sorry. So, are you trying to say that the house is continuing the ritual by continuously killing on its premises?
I don't have enough information to give you that answer. Maybe it sounds reasonable, maybe not. I would, maybe. We should go to the house. Can I go to this house?
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
I really believe that I should go to this house with you.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry, when you say consecrate, you gave the impression that it should be some kind of holy ground.
Yes, holiness is a subjective term. It's relative.
I see. So in this case, it's more the inverse. Consecrated in something that is not particularly...
From your point of view, perhaps. From the person who cast it originally, perhaps not.
I see.
Yes, I really would love to go to this house with you. I think I can be a big help.
Yes.
I can meet you there with the completed ritual. I'm going to need a few hours. I'll need to look up some things, but I think I can extrapolate what the dismissal ritual here should be. But oh my God! And he reads a few lines again. It requires a sacrifice.
Oh God, this again.
A human sacrifice.
Are you kidding me?
This... It must be real. You can hear him mumbling to himself, like, again, it can't be. But
do we have any volunteers?
It requires a sacrifice.
Well, we're hoping you can find us a dismissal ritual that doesn't require a sacrifice.
I don't think that will be possible. The dismissal ritual, which is described here, but the words are the full word incantation is not given here, but the instructions are quite clear. A human sacrifice through the use of a sacrificial ceremonial knife and bowl, which are described here, but I don't know if you have them.
Can it be any knife and bowl?
And does it have to be a human? Say, could it, for example, be a rat? And Morgan is looking between these two as he says this.
Does it? Oh,
well, okay. I'll speak to you now.
you want to sacrifice
with
the baby?
using the truth of the book as it's presented to us, and not. Please do not take this as my opinion on the matter.
Right.
But what this book is telling us is that a human sacrifice is required. If I look back at this consecration ritual, you can see that it took place over many years, and so presumably that's why the sacrifice of so many animals over such a long time was sufficient. But to perform the dismissal ritual, which seems to be an instantaneous ritual rather than the years which the consecration took, it does seem to require the consumption of quite a vast amount of power which would come from the death of a human being.
It's crazy. Right. Crazy.
Someone should probably stay here with the doctor while he does his research.
Oh, I'll stay.
Volunteer, not Micheals.
What?
Madeline, what are you saying? You want to stay or should I?
I could stay, but I will probably fall asleep.
We only brought one car, so we're all staying.
No, we brought.
No,
Did
we
we
no,
all
you
bring
brought
one car?
one.
We
I'll
all
send an Uber.
You want me to go back home?
I don't want you going nowhere. I need you. I need you.
Oh,
buddy.
now he needs me.
Then we can all camp here in the office with the professor,
Right.
and I will have a nap.
All right. Hold on. So, we need to find a victim. Because let's be real, it's a victim. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about a victim. Oh, you investigate murders. Come on.
I got someone in mind. Madeline, I need to talk to you in private for a second.
All right. Hold on. Then we gotta find a bowl.
You say
and
that
a
as
knife.
I'm walking out of the door with Morgan.
Is it? It's bureau business. Sorry, Micheals. I gotta keep some things private.
Talking
Okay?
about.
I got professional fucking facade to keep up. Okay.
All right. Dr. Yarrow, this is crazy. Come on.
It is. It does seem entirely insane. Yes, I agree. However, I do need to work on this if we're to get it done in time.
Sakes, I'm in the loony bin. I'm in the loony bin.
Yarrow is like, he's grabbing down books from his bookshelf. He's looking at stuff on his computer and then he's typing away. He's scribbling on various pieces of paper. He's completely ignoring what you guys are saying.
Cut to the corridor.
I need to take him out. Not in the killing sense just yet, but
Just yet.
look, I saw something on those tapes.
Oh, you did see something.
Yes. I saw Micheals head into your room just after 7 after I left. He took the fucking bowl and the knife. Drove off somewhere.
Mother.
Shut up, keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
That motherfucker wanted to blame me for.
Where are you?
I guess we're just in a hallway.
We're in the hallway, like down, like a bit down from the office.
Okay.
Away from earshot.
Out of earshot, yes.
Okay.
I didn't.
I'm actually not yelling, but
Because we're in a 70, I was just about to say.
yeah. Well, I can see that Morgan is trying to keep me quiet as I'm like, motherfucker.
This business with the ritual has moved the timeline forward a little bit. I had hoped I could shadow him for a while and see who the fuck he's working with, if there's anyone. But I don't. I look at that guy. I don't see someone who can pick fucking locks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the person from the locker. Yes.
So, what I'm asking is, you stay here with the doctor. I take him with me and put the screws to him, if you know what I mean.
I hope you mean that literally and not figuratively.
Of course. I got standards.
I see. But that does mean then if we do think that then he is not responsible for breaking into the lockup, that means there is still somebody in town who is involved in this.
Look, I don't think he's the brains of the operation. That's what I want to find out.
No, naturally not the brains, of course, but then that still begs the question, even if we do manage to take Micheals out, not in such a sense, as you say, but there must be still somebody in town who has some involvement with this.
Someone who's got a knife and a bowl and an incomplete picture of a ritual. Or perhaps they know exactly what they're doing. Like I said, the timeline kind of calls for faster action here.
Who could possibly be in town who doesn't want us to fix the Wheeler house?
Buffington.
I don't think this is something that we can really jump to conclusions on. I want to see what he tells me.
Yes, of course. Madeline is starting to jones a little bit for a whiskey or a cigarette.
I imagine fucking Morgan has like 3 packs in his pocket any second. He's been chain smoking this entire adventure.
I mean, I'm sure I'm not allowed, I imagine going back to the professor's office and hanging out of the window and having cigarettes out of the window.
I'm like Trailer Park Boys in it right now, just smoking in the fucking hole.
You guys know, as a firefighter, I should tell you how many fires every year are due to people not putting out their cigarette butts in the forest. It's not just hurting your lungs. I just wanted to let you guys know.
Imagine me and Morgan in the doorway, both smoking, just deadpan,
Jan, before I forget, let's just do your projection, your sanity loss projection. So choose the bond that you wanted against.
I wanted to call my nephew Ryan Goodwill.
Right. Okay. So give me a 1d4 roll.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Reduce your sanity, or give yourself back 2 sanity.
Where's my sanity? Yeah.
So that gives you 3 above your breaking point, right? reduce your willpower by 2 and reduce your bond by 2.
My willpower is 5.
Oh, that's not good.
My willpower is 5 too.
And as Morgan returns to the office, you call your nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Is that what your nephew sounds like? Hello?
Hello, Governor. His name is Ryan. He's 16 years old. He's taking care of the cats right now.
Okay, let me see if I can break my voice. Apparently not. Hello. Hello, Aunt.
No. He's 16 years old. It's super low. It's like,
Yeah.
hello, what? Just it keeps squeaking up. Hello, what?
It takes like 6 rings for the phone to ring, and when he answers it, he drops the phone, and then you hear him go, fuck. He picks it up and he's like, hello.
Ryan?
Oh, hi.
So good to hear your voice. Ryan, is everything okay?
So yes.
Oh, that doesn't sound reassuring.
How many cats did you leave me with?
7.
You can hear him just going.
Ryan?
I think someone left the window open.
Someone?
Mr. Tinkles! Boo Boo Kitty Fuck! Archimedes? He calls them all out until he gets to Kevin. And
Kevin's the kitten.
Kevin! The little one. Oh, there's no small one anymore. Oh God.
Right.
Oh God, I did it again.
Right. Oh God, Ryan, I just needed to hear a familiar voice.
And you should see the bathroom.
Ryan, I just needed to hear a familiar voice, and I didn't need this additional stress right now. What happened to Kevin? She's very young. She's only just had her shots.
I'm gonna go find her. She's probably on the her name's Kevin? Yes. Maybe that's why I was confused.
Kevin with a she, yes.
Okay, I'll go look for her now. She can't be gone far.
Yes, please do. I can't have this hanging over my head.
I'm really
as well.
sorry.
Oh God.
Also, do you have like a TV repairman? It doesn't matter. I'll take care of it. Bye.
Oh, Ryan.
And you lose 2 from your bond with Brian. And you lose a cat, apparently. Maybe you'll find it.
He was always such a just solid, dependable kid. I don't know.
Until
so mature for his age.
Until you started projecting sanity loss onto him.
So it's my fault that I have a teenage nephew.
Okay, back to the office, and Dr. Yarrow's got a few hours on this. Like, what do you want to do in the meantime?
Madeline's having a nap.
Yeah, you can find like a student lounge room with like a sofa.
There's like some beanbags curled up on a beanbag. Completely, no, not even curled up, sprawled out, snoring really loudly.
On 3 beanbags.
Yeah. Take back 1 will point if you manage to sleep here for like an hour.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? You're just waiting for the doctor?
Nah, Micheals, we should go. You and me.
What?
We need to find something. Let's go.
What?
We need to see if we can find this bowl. There's someone out there, some crazy motherfucker looking to do a ritual.
What?
Or maybe he's just putting it on eBay. I don't fucking know. But
What?
we gotta find that bowl, buddy.
What?
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 A bowl?
You remember
What
the
do you
bowl,
mean?
Micheals, yeah?
Yeah,
You remember?
you got any leads for a bowl? We spent like a half hour on the train ride. There was nothing.
I got a lead. There was something I saw. There was something I saw on those tapes.
What'd you see?
I didn't want to say it in front of me.
Wait, hold on. We can't leave the doctor reading that piece of paper that sent
Don't worry, man.
sent Morgan out walking in the middle of the night. And now you're what? You're gonna leave Morgan? Did you see her sprawled out on like 7 different?
Well, so you don't trust it? You don't trust she can do a job? Come on, buddy. Have some
she's
fucking
sleeping.
decorum. It's International
She's
Women's
sleeping.
Day.
What she's gonna wake up with a gun waving and everything. Come on.
She can. Come on. This is important.
Where are we gonna go?
I gotta fucking tell you, man.
There's something I gotta fucking tell you.
Tell
I
me
can't
here,
tell
man.
you right here. She's a trained goddamn special agent. She could be wide awake right now. I bet she is.
We just walk away into the hallway.
She's literally sleeping with her eyes open, snoring with her eyes open.
Dude, she's drooling on herself. Come on.
Come on, you fucking listen to me for once in your goddamn
All
life.
right. But we can't leave the university. We're gonna lose Yarrow.
All right, we'll go sit in my car. We have a fucking digestive.
All right. What? I don't smoke.
No, I'm talking about the biscuits.
Oh, you got biscuits. Okay. This reminds me of a movie I once watched. Started just like this. Two guys go into a car.
Oh shit, I'm American. I meant cookies. The cookies.
Yeah. All right. Fine. What's up? What's the story? Where's your car?
We're in my car.
We're in your car.
The
What are we
lock's
doing
going-
here? Okay. What's up?
What's that over there? You look back. My arm is on the dashboard. My pistol's out. You want to know what I fucking saw on those videotapes?
What'd you see on those tapes?
I saw you fucking rat motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
You walked out of that apartment. You took the bow. You had the
What?
knife.
I did. This is where my role comes in?
Yes.
Yeah. I did what? I took the bows?
Are you now feeling guilty for gaslighting Agent Madeline?
Not even a little. I took the bow. I took the bow. Oh my god, I took the... My mom's at the house. We gotta go to the house. We gotta go. My mom's at the house.
You fucking mother. What the shit are you talking about?
It's like a memory. My mom asked me for the bow. She's at the house. She could be in danger. We gotta go.
You want me to fucking believe you? You took a ritual bowl and a sacrificial dagger out of an agent's motel room back to yours to give to your mother for a fucking Cheerios?
Listen, I let me out, man. You're gonna have to shoot me. I gotta go save my mom.
Don't fucking tempt me.
She's my mother's at that. You see what that house does? We gotta go. Wait,
you spoke to your mother? In person?
Give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, let's go. I'm one away from breaking, by the way.
I really want to pistol whip you.
Hold on. No, that's a failure.
1d4 Sandos.
Oh, fuck. Can you roll for me?
Christ.
Just give me a 1.
That's a 2.
Back.
Did you break again?
Oh, I broke. I am now at breaking point. Past breaking point, because breaking point was 38, so I'm now at 37.
Okay, we'll talk about what disorder you develop if you survive.
Oh, great. If I survive.
Luckily, you don't have a bout of temporary insanity, so you
You have a bout of
Like-
permanent insanity.
Yeah.
None of this makes any fucking sense. Is your mother actually in danger? How the fuck did you not remember doing any of this until he
Yes.
said it to you? Like, you are completely lost. You don't know what is going on.
I don't. Come on, man. I don't. Why would I even talk about the cameras if I knew I was gonna be on there? I don't understand.
I understand what my eyes seen. Now tell me about your mother. Who the fuck is this mother character? Because she's new to me. Who the fuck are you working for? She's some kind of Russian spy? Your mother? The mother brain? What the fuck are we talking about here?
No, the woman that squeezed me out of her womb, man. What the fuck? My mother.
Happy International Women's Day,
Happy
everyone.
International Women's Day. The woman that raised me, I got this feeling like she called. It's on my phone. It's on my phone. You're gonna see it. It's on my phone. The record of the call, and I pull out my phone and look at my phone, and There's no record. There's no record. There's no record of, but I swear my phone rang. I picked it up. My mother. What the
You hear the safety click? I need you to think real hard,
All right.
Micheals.
Right.
Where did you take that bowl?
The house.
You went to the house this morning.
Yes, I think. I don't even remember. I remember. I don't remember what happened. But I think that's what I was going. I was going to bring the bowl to my mother, who was at the house.
You remember the concept of doing it. You don't remember actually doing it.
Yeah.
You don't remember meeting your mother,
Yeah.
but in your head you know. Well, I went there to meet my mother. I must have met
Yeah,
her.
absolutely. It's like when you're like, did I lock the door? Oh, I lock the door every day. I'm sure I locked, but you don't remember locking the door. I must have. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? That makes sense.
None of this makes sense, Micheals.
Shit. Did I read the note? Do you think I read the note? Then I was also in La La Land and train yards like Madeline.
Hey, look, buddy, you ain't exactly been the picture of health since a couple days ago.
Since I walked in the house.
Must have been something in that coffee.
It started before, right? It's the house. We gotta go back to the house.
We gotta go. I ain't going anywhere without you cuffed. Give me your fucking hands.
You gonna cuff me?
Of course I'm gonna cuff you. You're unstable.
I'm unstable. I'm not the one running around with a baby. All right.
Something you want to say to me?
Yeah, man. That baby. That does something to a person. Ow! All right. If it'll calm you down.
Was that a pistol whip or a judo chop?
Judo chop.
If it'll calm you down, that's fine.
You gonna let him handcuff you?
I mean, what choice do I have?
Okay. You cuff him to the door or something, or
Well, you gonna leave me in the car?
you go full candle.
We'll see about that when we get there.
We got a few hours, and I'm just gonna sit here in the car.
So unless there's something else that you want to do, we'll fast forward a few hours.
And I'm handcuffed in the car. Can I at least get a nap? Do I get some willpower back?
You want to give him a bottle to pee in?
Sure.
Do you want to? No. Do you have to?
If
Yeah,
you think
maybe.
you can nod off, I'll give you a willpower
Yeah.
back.
All right.
Just the one. A few hours later.
I want to go through his phone though.
Sure, yeah. There's certainly no missed call from his mother last night.
Or the night before.
Any other calls from anyone?
No. No, there doesn't appear to. You didn't make any other calls, did you?
I heard a phone call.
You heard the call coming in, yeah. But there's no, like... Oh, sorry. So, like, there's no call registered from his mother, but, like, there is an unknown incoming call. Like, an unknown number.
But you can't return the call.
No.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Sorry, I thought I did.
That's a whole different story. Look, there's a call here. You see, I'm not crazy.
Your mother uses... You don't have your mother's number?
I mean, I don't even know whose number. There's no number on here.
Yeah, it just says unknown. Yeah.
You expecting a call back?
I actually liked it better when there was no trace of the call, but he heard the call as well.
Yeah, he did hear the call.
I mean, he can hear the call and it still have no trace.
Yeah. Because it's a magic call.
Shall we say that?
Yeah, I'll say
it's
that.
like it's. I mean, we can improvise like a reason why there's that, but it's a waste of time. Let's just say there's no traces.
Okay.
But you heard the call, so you know that.
You
we
heard a
drive off?
call. You don't know it was that call. You heard a phone ringing. There's a load of people in that motel.
As a telemarketer.
Could we drive to the house
Just the two of you.
to get that fucking bowl back?
Yeah. Yeah, we should. We gotta help. If my mom's there, we gotta help her.
I'm considering whether I should call Buffington. Because this guy just turned into a pretty good cover story.
God, Agent Morgan's so ruthless.
I hunt down serial killers for a living. I guess I could probably
I'm
be a
gonna
bit
get
ruthless.
sacrificed. I can see it already.
I think Mikey was planning this from the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. Human sacrifice.
Cool. Okay, so what do you want to do?
Nah.
You're asleep. You're handcuffed, so it's in Morgan's hands.
I am going to call Buffington
Okay.
because I am worried that he's going to meddle and get in the way if I don't get back on his good books, and this is a good opportunity.
Right. Okay.
I don't trust this guy at
Okay.
all. I don't know him before this thing, and now I find out he's stealing shit that's important to the case. I think it's pretty reasonable for Morgan to...
Okay. So you ring Chief Buffington. He answers. Yeah, this is Buffington speaking.
It's Agent Morgan. You got a minute?
Bushears.
Bowshears.
That's what I said, right? Agent Bowshears.
Bowshears. Well, you got up to any trouble since I last saw you?
I was about to, if you're interested to join me.
Just tell me what you're planning on doing.
You remember that crazy motherfucker I was looking into the house with?
Big guy with the axe.
Yeah, the big guy.
I remember him, yeah.
I got him with me right now.
Okay.
Handcuffed.
Okay.
Something pertinent to the case has been stolen. He's telling me he brought it back to the house this morning. I need some backup. Just you, don't bring anyone else, okay?
I thought this guy was working with you.
He was, me too. Must be a fucking spy or something.
What the fuck are you getting me into, Bowshears?
The less you know, the better.
I'll meet you at the house. You headed there now?
Yeah, I'll be there in about 40.
Okay. All right. 40 minutes later, you go there?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wake Agent Madeline before you leave?
Yeah, probably.
You want to go with them?
Oh, no. Oh, to come with? Oh, that would be more fun. I don't want to leave you out of this, but...
Wait,
Should
are we taking Yarrow?
Yara? Oh, we should take Yara
Yeah.
too.
So we.
You want to take your own?
Oh, but now I've called Buffington. That seems
That's
sus.
okay. That's all 5 of us.
Yeah, but we don't want Buffington involved in this. In all the paranormal
We
shit.
definitely don't want him involved in the sacrifice part. But
and
I want him involved
Yarrow's-
enough so that I can
Yarrow's-
implicate him.
But Yarrow's not going to keep his fucking mouth shut in front of Buffington.
Yeah, we'll come back with Yarrow. He has research to do.
You wake me up to tell me that you're going. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Are you going to go with them?
No, I'm going to stay with Yarrow
Okay.
to make sure he doesn't go off the deep end.
Okay.
Yeah, to make sure he doesn't go to any train yard raves.
Yeah, you get up and you walk into Yarrow's office. He's still working away. There's a couch there if you want to sleep there and keep a closer eye on him. And you get into the car with the handcuffed Agent Micheals and you head to Spooner Avenue. When you pull up, you can see Buffington's car is outside. He is waiting for you on the porch.
Officer? Chief? Which do you prefer?
Sheriff.
Just call me Mike. Mike will do.
Got it. Call me Agent Bowshears.
All right, then call me Police Chief Michael Buffington.
That's Mr. Bowshears to you.
Agent Bowshears. Special Agent Bowshears. My friends call me Agent Bowshears.
Okay, why you got me here? Talk to me, Bowshears. What brings me here? Why'd you bring me here?
Look, we got a stolen piece of evidence that apparently is in this house, but I don't exactly trust this fella here, so I want it back up before I go busting in there and get my head blown off.
You telling me you don't trust the guy you got handcuffed in your car?
But also, getting in Buffington's good books, he said don't go in the house without telling him, so you're kind of getting in his good books.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, let's go in and look for him, I guess. He got in here
He must
himself?
have. That's what he says.
I have the key.
We should take him
Does
with
he
him.
have another key?
We got the key as well. Did we give him the key?
He has the key.
We all had a key each. We gave him one.
No,
And-
I thought I kept it. I said, no, I'm the FBI. This is my jurisdiction.
You kept evidence, but I think you gave the key over.
You gave
I'm
him the
not
key,
sure.
you kept the razor blade.
But
Okay,
then,
okay.
but then Micheals said, "Doesn't matter if the house wants it, it'll let you in anyway."
Okay.
Exactly like that. That's exactly what I sounded
Exactly
like. You
how
nailed
he
that.
said it.
It all
Yeah.
makes
Doesn't
sense
matter.
now.
It all makes sense. All makes sense.
That really sounds like me.
Yeah,
Shit.
do you know how often I listen to the
Yeah,
last fucking
true that.
episode?
Can we edit that in, but you saying it, so that, but pretend it's
No,
Jan
that's
saying
what I
it?
said last time. Jan is saying what I said.
So we do a
exactly.
flashback. Brrr, brrr, brrr. What did Agent Michael say?
I don't know. You do it again. You did something. What did I
let's,
say?
let's move on. This didn't work. We should probably take him with us if he knows where it is.
Does he know
Okay,
where
go
it
get
is?
him.
I'll go get him.
Should I keep my gun pointed at him?
Well,
I'm a pretty quick draw, don't worry about it. Buffington opens the door and waits for you to return with Agent Michael before stepping inside.
I'm not resisting. Look, if my mother's in here, oh, sheriff, chief, Buffington,
Yeah, go ahead.
look, I don't know what's going on, but I think my mother's in there. If she is, you gotta protect her. You gotta get her out.
You think your mother is in here?
I'm cuffed. Yeah, you took the cuffs and I've got them in both hands, and
Well,
I'm like, I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm like, I think I don't know anymore.
well, let's go. Let's go and see if we can find her, shall we?
Yeah, please.
Where the fuck did you get this guy?
I don't
He leads
decide
you
where
into
we're-
the foyer. It's just as you left it. There are no sounds in the house. Are you going to split up and look for this
Mom?
stuff, or stay together?
We should stick together.
Mom.
There's only the echo of yourself going through the house.
Oh God, I hope nothing's happened to her. I hope nothing's happened to her. I haven't called her. You gotta understand. Like I've been estranged.
Look, Buffington, I found a call on his phone from an unknown number.
Now it's back in. Let's go.
It ain't his mother. This guy's off the fucking rails. There was a train throwback earlier, so that you don't understand, but that's funny.
Oh, Mikey.
Buffington leads the way. Morgan, you're following him, or you're right at the back?
I'm making sure he does not go off on his own, yeah.
Okay. Michael, you're following them?
Yeah.
Well, one of us is gonna be holding on to him, I think.
Right, okay. As you pass the mirror,
yeah.
you see a woman looking at you.
Is it my mother?
No, it's not.
Shit! There in the mirror.
It's a young woman. She's wearing very old-fashioned clothes. You'd say like 1930s, 1940s.
It's not Janine Aiken. No. It's,
No.
I don't know what she look. 19.
Actually, you do recognize who it is. It's Isabel Wheeler. Thanks for
Yeah.
reminding me that you saw a picture of her. Yeah. Lose 1 point sanity.
Patient 0.
Oh. Another. Did you see that? That's Wheeler. That's Wheeler in the mirror.
There's nothing in the mirror. There's just a reflection of you.
But do I still see her?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, okay. Because that'd be freaky if she's just staring at me. These two are looking at me. I'm like, can you not see? Can you not see?
You walk through to the den, and I guess you spend like the next 30 minutes searching the house. But you all stay together. Eventually, you find in
The hole in the living room's gone.
the hole in the floor.
Yeah.
No, the damage is still there.
Oh, somebody gonna go back down in there?
Sorry.
In the room where you knocked a hole in the floor and went underneath the floorboards, I was just saying that the hole is still there.
Well, that's an invitation, isn't it?
Who's going down?
Buffington.
No, we cannot let Buffington go down.
What are you talking about? Wait, we haven't found the bowl, right? No. Yeah, that's the only place we haven't searched.
so far. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go down there and Buffington's gonna watch me?
You put it in there, Micheals.
I don't remember. I don't remember, but you know what happens. You know what happens.
You gotta be shitting me, dude.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Look, you've seen what this house does. I don't know what's going on.
Get your ass down there and pick it up.
Me? You're sending me down there.
I'll be right behind you.
No, I'm not. No,
I'll be right behind you.
No, wait. No,
You're the motherfucker in cuffs. You listen to me.
Come on.
You are a son of a bitch.
You know what happens. You know what happens. Buffington, go into another room on your own and you'll see what happens.
Don't leave this motherfucker.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'm not doing whatever the fuck you say.
Oh,
You, Bouchard, I'm not so sure about, but this guy I know is crazy.
I'm crazy.
While you guys figure out how you're going to approach this, Agent Madeline receives a phone call.
Oh, okay.
It's Elizabeth Tucker.
Yeah. Yes. Hello. Tucker.
Yes. I believe I have found the pieces of furniture that we were discussing.
Madeline like scrabbles up in the sofa and like eyes are wide. Fantastic. What news do you have for us?
Yes, Isabel Wheeler's piano and an armoire from the 1940s. I've tracked them down.
Yes.
They are still local. They are at the home of a woman by the name of Jessica Griffiths. She lives about not so far. It's under an hour from town.
Jessica Griffiths. All right. Do you have an address for us?
Yes, I was going to go there now. I can come and pick you up if you like.
Oh, Fabio. Why do you do this to me?
Because this is what's fun to me.
Why you do this to me? I gotta lean into it. Yes, absolutely. I'm currently at the university. If you could come and pick me up, I could come with you.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Fantastic. And then I said, Yarrow, I have to step out.
Yeah. So no problem, no, whatever. Yes. Oh my God! Wow. And then you can hear he's mumbling in like he's not speaking English.
I lean right on the desk and like grab his fist and like Yarrow. Like,
yes.
Slap his fist like gently on the side, like stay focused.
Absolutely. Yes. I think I've almost cracked it.
I need you compass mentis by the time I get back.
Of course.
You will call me if there's anything wrong. Yes? Here's my card.
Absolutely.
I'll be back in an hour.
Understood.
And Madeline strides out.
Okay. Back to you guys. Have you figured out what you're doing?
Buffington.
I'm cuffed. You can kick me down in the hole.
Well, I don't wanna show Buffington that I'm a dirty cop. Buffington, you watch my back, okay? Hold my jacket. Don't take your eyes off this guy.
Not going anywhere. You're only safe in this house if you got somebody watching you.
You head down beneath the floorboards.
Both of you watch me, okay?
All right.
And you tell me if you left anything down here.
I don't remember.
Fucking rube.
I imagine you're quite apprehensive about getting down here.
Yeah.
You've got a torch.
Yeah, a whole lot of good it did me last time.
Yeah. As your head dips beneath the level of the floorboards, give me a luck roll.
A luck. 2. Well, so I'd rolled a d6, that's a 2. Well, a luck roll's just 50-50, right? Doesn't matter what I roll.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh, you're so lucky, Mikey. You're so lucky.
That's the same chances.
You get underneath the floorboards, you turn on your light. This time it does light the way. You see hints of white underneath dirt. You know that they're probably animal bones. You don't want to go too close to them yet. But as you cast the torch around, something catches its light and it does indeed look like a bowl and knife. You grab them and without incident make your way back to the hole and climb out of it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Are you still there with Buffington when he comes
Yeah.
out? Okay.
I mean, if it's not, I'm sure Buffington would have tried to stop him.
Oh, you think I can make a run for it?
Maybe you tried to kill him. I don't know.
No. No, I'm not going to try and kill Buffington. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so I take the bowl with my gloves on, obviously.
Yeah.
Will they fit in an evidence bag?
They will, yeah. You climb out and Buffington has a look. What? Where did these come from?
As I said, evidence for the ongoing investigation. We think whoever the murderer was had sacrifice in mind.
Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Oh, this is... Do you think the suspect is still in town?
Maybe. He casts an eye over to.
Oh, come on. You can't be
Buffington
serious.
follows your gaze
I've never been in this town.
and looks back at you and goes, Jesus Christ.
I think we gotta find out who that fucking call came from.
What?
You got any whiz kids in town can trace an unknown number?
Have you seen this town? No. We don't have any whiz kids in this town.
You're kidding me, right? You really think I'm the... I've never been in this place.
Hey, you answered the door to this very house to me with a fucking axe in your hand
Oh, yeah.
and a crazy look in your eye.
No.
And right now, you don't look terribly sane.
Well, maybe because I was hanging out with this guy. Yeah, hanging around with him would make you go crazy.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I thought so too before you cuffed me.
Hey, look, I let you ride shotgun. You should be happy.
God damn it. Look, call my fucking fire station. They'll tell you where I've been posted for the past 6 months.
We ain't calling anyone on your watch. Until we prove your innocence, you're a suspect. What is it they say? Guilty until proven innocent.
That is what they say. That is what they say, indeed.
I was gonna do your scene.
Let's do it. It's just the three of us in the house arguing.
The three of you in like a Mexican standoff glaring at
Yeah.
each other.
When it's not a Mexican standoff if two guns are at one person.
Yeah.
He's in handcuffs.
A Mexican-ish
I'll choke you
standoff.
with these.
You guys are in the house. Meanwhile, you have made it to. I mean, let's assume that call came into you not long after they had left. And now you are at this house of Jessica Griff's. Elizabeth Tucker made an introduction, and she had already spoken with her on the phone and cleared that you'd be coming by. And you're now alone with just yourself and Elizabeth Tucker in a room. There's a lot of furniture here, but the furniture that you're interested in is the piano and the armoire.
I first inspect the armoire, like touching around the insides, looking for any stains, any movable panels, anything that looks out of the ordinary.
It's an oak armoire. It's stained a deep brown, but that's a painted on stain. It's not what you're looking for. And there's a mirror on the front, but apart from that, it looks completely mundane.
Is there anything unusual about the mirror?
Not that you can see, no.
Then, if there's nothing unusual, she turns her attention then to the piano, is inspecting the keys, inspecting like underneath the lid and the underneath of the piano.
You don't see anything, and it seems to be in good condition. It's on the back of it. It's got the name. It's a Baldwin piano. The keys all seem to be in good order. There's like a mirror backstop on the piano, just beyond the keys, and back at 1206 Spooner Avenue, Boshears and Buffington are talking about you. And as they're talking, you kind of zone out. You've given up listening to what they're saying. And
Am I
You
seeing,
can
I'm seeing
hear-
more people in the mirrors?
no, but you are hearing music.
Oh God, it's Moonlight Sonata.
It is Moonlight Sonata is being played on a piano, and not across town, outside of town, in the house of Jessica Griffiths, Agent Madeline is examining the keys on the piano, and she looks up and she sees there's a small mirror attached to the piano, and in that mirror is the face of Elizabeth Wheeler looking straight back at her.
Ooh, I just got goosebumps again.
Scene.
Thanks for listening, folks. If you enjoyed this, please leave us a review on your podcatcher of choice. It'll help spread the word and help others to find us too. If you have any comments, questions, or just want to get in touch with us, you can. You can find us on Twitter with @TalesOfPodcast. We'd love to hear from you. This episode's Tales of crew is Fabio as the Game Master, Mike as Lucas Boshears, Charles as Eric Paras, myself as Selena Goodwill, as well as our audio producer. You can reach me on Twitter with @ThatLastJan. All music and sound effects used with permission and may have been modified for use. Details and links can be found in the show notes. See you next episode. Can I just pause there to get another drink?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go take a slash. God damn it! Why did I say anything about cameras?
You caught yourself.
I said, "Oh, there's no cameras in this place." Thinking, oh,
That's the fucking.
the GM's gonna be down with this. Cool.
From what we know about
Instead,
Micheals,
I decided
that's a
to
very
fuck
Micheals
you
move.
over.
That's a very Micheals move.
If anyone else had asked me if there was security cameras, there probably wouldn't have been.
We got a fucking rat.
Hoist by your own debonair.
The worst thing is Mikey asked if there's cameras at the fucking depot. No, there's no cameras here. This whole town, there's no cameras.
I do feel kind of bad for fucking over Charles on that one. He was getting too comfortable though.
I was going to say, it serves him right for gaslighting Selena Goodwill on fucking International Women's Day. Oh, I don't know. You must have just taken it with you and lost it in the train yard somewhere.
You were probably hysterical or something. And you just lost it when you were having your period, I suppose.